Hello?
Welcome.
Oh, hello there!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another evening or afternoon, morning, whatever your time zone is, with me. Yay! So, I'm Delenn, for those who don't know. Hey, stop shoving. This morning, I'm running around doing a lot more villagers and getting parts and pieces and whatever, and we did a little tiny bit of decorating at the mill. So before we get too far into what's going on today, I just want to say hello to everybody. So good evening to Mama Bear. Good to see you. Hello to Fantastic Sherlock Fox. And hey there, James Curry. Good to see you guys. All right. So I am, plan for today. Let's see if we can grab the references without being too annoyingly in people's faces. This one? No, it's, Abbey sketch map. There we go. Okay. So I need to make this a little bit smaller. A bit. All right. On the live screen, we need references. There. Okay, it's been on the screen, but it's small. It's not what I want to do. That's better. So, long story made super short. We have some abbey building to do. In the bottom left corner of the picture you'll see on that screen, we have, there's a building in the left, it's hard to see, but it says Workshop and Herb Garden. So we need to start sorting out that space. Now I'm just going to hide that reference for now, because I realized that we have one problem, one really, really big problem, and I need to make sure that we actually have the stone materials for being able to build that, because otherwise we're going to have to come up with an alternate plan altogether. Oops. That way. Yeah, villagers, they want to keep running into me today when I have nothing for them, and then when I want them, I chase them down. It's kind of a frustrating twist. Okay, let's make sure we have the supplies. I took a quick fly over to the other side, and almost everything's made out of stone and like actual stone bricks and so on, which is great, except that if I don't have much of that because I've spent it, then we have ourselves a bit of a problem. Okay, there's some more spruce and such. That's good for the fencing. Okay, well. Aha. Ding dong. Hello. So we're going to have ads in probably about 2 minutes. Just a bit of a heads up on that one. So I don't want the building to be huge. That's part of the key. And we're going to need to put gardens around it. So I think this might do. And I'll have to see what our corners were. Oh.
Hello?
I bought some. Oh well. Hello, Terry Darts. How are you? Yay, I win, he says. Does he? Did he really? And I'm going to start anew. Question of the day. Why are you not cooperating? New question of the day. Edits of action. Where are you? Mini games. Question of the day. Visible. You should be visible. Don't know why that doesn't want to be visible, because I just picked it. I don't know. Some days the games really drive me crazy, and other days they're very cooperative. I'm wondering if it was my... There we go. System. Okay. Lurky while we eat. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so in case anyone's curious, the question of the stream is how do you feel if you accidentally leave your phone at home? I panic. I really do. I panic. Let me use some of that. And the roof is black stone, so that's in... Eke Out. What do we have? Eke Out is 2 worldwide landmarks that appear in films. Ooh. We have a Big Ben and Statue of Liberty, and I believe we have the Arc de Triomphe and what's it called? The Eiffel Tower in Ratatouille. Oh no, I'm pretty sure both of those appear in Disney films. No worries, because Big Ben appears in Peter Pan for sure, and then Statue of Liberty. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I'm trying to remember where. Maybe not on that one. I'm not sure. All right. So yeah, if our question of the day, you should have worded that better. Uh-oh, what did I miss?
What does the fox say?
Welcome.
That's okay. I allowed it. We've got an ad break on there. How's that? We'll hope it scrolls. That's okay. It's all good. I allowed it. Context and all that, right? Okay. All right. So, yeah. So I would be panicked if I leave my phone at home, like I've forgotten the keys to the house, or forgotten my own phone number, or sometimes potentially, well, maybe not quite where I live. It's not that extreme. But I'd have it's almost like the reverse of panic for when people are worried that your personal information is going to be stolen. Mine would be the opposite, in worry that I wouldn't have the information I need. Okay, now I have got these abbey ponds and stuff. Kind of wrong, but that's on purpose, because we did our mill with a 90-degree turn to the way it would have been in actual Shrewsbury. So, truth be told, if it was done correctly, they'd have, we talked about this before, but they'd have the river, they'd have the river coming through, and then it would make a great big mill pond right through here, which we're going to need to dig up, actually. Just mental note. Just grabbing my whiteboard, just to mill pond. Okay. But it would actually have the going into the mill pond, and then from the mill pond, it would then go over to the mill with the wheel on this side where we actually have the door. So I mean, we could rotate things. It's a bit of a pain to do, but we could. And then it has a second mill race coming out this direction, which then connects in here and feeds everything. So it's basically this sort of thing that we've got just on the other side. And they'd have a second one where it actually literally came through down the south side of the gardens at this end, continued over further, where for us it actually goes across over the edge of the hill. It doesn't in reality, but yeah, so it would have come over around probably where we're walking now, more or less, a little bit, maybe far south of that, and then just does a bit of a bow over towards the wheat section, and then drops down and runs off. But we don't have that luxury, so I put the mill in the wrong direction. But I'm not going to worry about it too much because I had to add a fake fountain to run the mill in the first place. Yes, the Eiffel Tower, I do believe appears in Aristocats too. And I don't think... No, I don't think the Tower of London... pardon me. London artifacts, or pardon me, what's the word I'm looking for? Landmarks. See, it's right on the screen and I'm not even paying attention. I don't think London landmarks appear too much in Lady and the Tramp, although that's fairly British in that one. Okay, so in this general zone, actually a bit more south of the carrot patch, really, is where we're going to be building our workshop. So we're going to be building our herb workshop in here, and then surrounding it with a garden that heads off towards the lovely little chickens over yonder and the sheep. So that's it. And it's basically a workshop, like a workshop shack. So it'll be made out of the same sort of stuff as the abbey and the guest house and so on, but it won't be nearly as big, I hope. And we'll see how much we get put inside it. There'll be a little bit more of a base to it because it's not as critical what it looks like. I think we're missing... Okay. So because it's got a little bit more of a rustic look than the rest of it, I'm just going to start the base run with the cobblestone, then we can change to proper bricks for the nice part of it. One of the arguments for that is actually I should be using mossy cobble just because it would be a bit more overrun with moisture and stuff. So if you're catching me dancing around here, I'm watching the mini-map and trying to get my placement more or less-ish, kind of where I want it to be. And I'm not fully sure what I want to do with it. Let's try, just start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would give me 7 interior, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. And yeah, that's actually not bad. So I have a lot more ideas for the interior than necessary, but that's okay. This will be a fairly quick build, nice and short and sweet. Because, as I said before, it's just a workshop, nothing super major. Even though it is important to the story. I also don't want it too high either. And this one will probably have eaves that go over top, a little more wood style. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 blocks high, 3 blocks high. 4 might be my cap. Maybe not. Let's try 3. But I will certainly need to light up the interior or we're going to have all kinds of headaches. There we go. That feels short, but for purposes of what we're doing, that's actually probably fairly reasonable. Now, like the mill, I probably should have brought bricks for the whole thing. Reverse the look. Whoa! Go away. Mistakes were made. All right. There. You're a checker when you're bored, so sometimes it's just nice not to have that urge. It is. I mean, it's one thing I like about Scout Camp is that we don't have our phones out at all times. But I'm a FOMO kind of person, a little bit of a fear of missing out style, as much as I dislike admitting that. Let's see. That looks like it's not actually Blackstone. up top. That looks like it's deep slate. Yeah, we're looking at polished deep slate, I think. Okay, so let's see what this cobbled look would be like. Maybe a touch too rustic. Oh, yes, actually you're right, it does. It does. Sorry, caught me off guard for a completely unrelated reason. This morning I had mentioned that I've got a textual Easter egg in there, and I mistakenly thought somebody had triggered it. And I was like, hey, what? No. And it doesn't make a sound or anything either, so. Okay, so we've got polished deep slate stairs, I guess. For a more rustic roofing, though, I'm not sure I like that. I think for the herb workshop, I'm actually going to fly back and change the roofing altogether. Oh, no, I can't. I just realized that. Never mind. I was like, I like the color of black, and then I realized I can't do black terracotta because the black terracotta will not make stairs. So, yeah, we're out of luck on that one. Let's keep those. Grab some of that, and maybe that's what we can do there. Ah, you're right. In Aladdin, the Sphinx does appear. Okay, that'll probably work a little more. And then I probably... Nope, let's not waste. Waste not, want not, right? Where did I put the box? I had a stone cutter, and I put it somewhere. And I can't remember where I put it. Deep slate brick stairs. That might look nicer. Let's go for wide. Low and wide. Regular stone? Here we go. Oh, did I have the stone cutter? I was looking for a stone cutter for a reason. Really? I'm so organized that I'm not organized at all. I'm trying to remember, I must have left it at the other location. That's fine, we only need a couple. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Oh, I don't need 28 of them. Just need that much. Okay. Go. And then you've got your standard windows. That one. Ecode has switched. It's become 3 titles in which a monkey appears. Aladdin, Jungle Book, and Tarzan. Yeah, Terry Darts is right on the money. That was a quick one. I always struggle for a third one. When I... So, 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, this is really going to be a quick build. Okay. That's alright. Oh. Fiddle. Toolbox. Honestly, did I not? Okay, this is dumb. This is totally dumb. not used to having multiple mini projects on the go at the same time. I'm leaving things in various different places. Rhea and the Last Dragon does indeed have a monkey. Didn't even get to read the geek out. Yeah, you're right there. Okay, so there's something else I wanted. Oh, this one. You know, actually, I think I'm going to change that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Steal this. And steal that. Steal that bed as well. So I can put the emergency one back. Nothing I think I need here? No, not bird baits today. First trap doors. It's like, after this morning, I'm being very careful not to have things in my hand that aren't tools and such. I could possibly avoid it. Okay. I think that's what I wanted. The Latin Jungle Book and Tarzan. I'm glad you picked the Jungle Book because, well, actually let me say, Tarzan is one where there are some monkeys there, but one could argue that the main characters are apes. Pedantic as that sounds, or picky as that sounds, I guess. Okay, so this one over here. Oh, nope. Wrong one. Third time's a charm, isn't it? There we go. And I'm short one. Of course. Oh. Oops. Snacks are done. Time to get some chores done. Sure, no problem. I'm sure you'll catch me out at some point. Okay, being as we need a low workshop type location, don't need to worry too much about flooring. So I'm just going to beat this one up. And we may repeat the semi-brazier-like effect that we had on the shop. There's that one. I'm just kind of winging this one as we go, so if you're catching me being sort of all over the place, that's why. Oh, guess I might need something to climb on. That could be useful. Scaffolding. Okay. Scaffolding out by 2. Let's try this. Why am I being dumb? I'm being really dumb with the scaffolding today. Like, short bus dumb. Sorry, yeah. I'm gonna pretend I didn't really say that, but, you know. Anyway, okay. Homes with littles. Yeah. It does indeed. So we're gonna have a lot of issues with mobs on this setup. But that's just the way she's gonna be. These tiles are going all the wrong way. This one and this one. I'm going to need those. Minecraft. Must you? Fine. I was going to go with the, like every half slab all the way up, but of course, Minecraft being Minecraft doesn't want me to put things in the same space. I keep forgetting that one. I always run into it. So we are into not the stairs. I'm gonna have to see if I can convert those. Nope. Did I have these? Why not? Be a pain. There we go. Let's sleep this time. Do 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 do. I'm not really feeling it on that song. I might actually have to change the music. We'll see. How flat is this feeling on the inside? Not sure I'm liking that. Wow. Huh. All right. I don't like that. Okay, well, let's go back to the original. I'll still do the hangover, but we're gonna go with the all black over top. Not liking this, so I have to take out the half slabs, I think. At least on this row. I'm sure Ketval can have some sort of excuse for the fact that he's got super flat edges. Oh. Moon. Hoping it's odd in the center, but it might not. It is kind of funny, though, when you get the little kids who decide they're going to be oh so very, very helpful. They really want to be helpful, at least they mean well. But then they have, you know, our headphones or whatever it is, and they've been toddling around the house with them, or not toddling, sorry, wandering around the house with them, thinking that they're going to be helpful by bringing them to us, and then they sit them down somewhere from some sort of distraction, and we never know where they went. But if you need to just lurk and go do whatever it is you need to do, that's cool too. You know, or even log out, that's fine. I mean, I appreciate that you were willing to take the time to drop in. You know, being a parent can be a handful at times. Fantastic Shock Fox sometimes makes it look easy, and other times he makes it look like that you want to murder your kids because they're so annoying. Okay, let's take these. This one out. Is that... I've got myself an odd number, but not the way I'd intended. Oh well. There we go. Well, at least you understand. I was teasing James a little bit because yesterday I'd said something kind of dumb on stream, and he clipped it, and I didn't see it till much later in the day. So I said, thanks for the clip, because it gave me a good laugh, and he had no idea what I was talking about. So I sort of wish I hadn't brought it up, but I did, and then I watched it again today, and I was like, no, that's still funny. And really all I had done was talked about trading with the villagers as though I was some sort of drug dealer, which is ridiculous, but yeah. And it wouldn't have been a bad thing. I mean, it's silly, but it wouldn't have been a big deal if I hadn't then caught myself and then commented on it. And that's the mistake I'm making far more than the actual errors in what I said in the first place. These are deep slate brick stairs. Can I convert these? No. Okay. deep slate tile stairs. Cobbled deep slate. Can I get deep slate brick stairs out of that? Yay, I'll take that. I hope 45 will do. And somewhere in here we're going to have to poke a hole for chimney, and I suspect it's right in here somewhere. But I'm going to go all the way across and then poke the hole as we build. Oh, no, it was just kind of funny. I've talked a little bit about the fact that I hadn't originally wanted to talk about, you know, drug dealers and negative occupations of that sort. And so it was the fact that I caught myself, which was sort of the joke, I guess. It was more the part that I thought was extra funny. It was like, really? I can't believe I actually bothered to even comment on that. Anyway, mistakes get made, right? You learn. You keep on learning. And actually, we had a bit of a buzz back and forth this morning with the biggest fan redeem, which has brought to light the fact that we're nearing 1,000 points. So that's getting kind of ridiculous for the fact that it's a free point thing. So basically it's a point drain. It's not intended to be. So I've decided roughly when I'm going to change it will be when I hit my stream anniversary. Now officially, I don't mean, I suppose, yeah. I think that's probably why DC teases me, is that's why Dadcraft teases me, is a little bit because I keep catching myself for when it's unnecessary. But, yeah, so I'm going to reset the biggest fan thing when I get to my stream anniversary. So not the affiliate anniversary that Twitch just wants to tell us all about, but the stream anniversary for me, which would be, I think my first test stream was December 29th. So the first time I went like legit live would have been in January. So I have to figure out the exact date for that one. I don't plan to do anything super special for it, at least not yet. We'll see if something cool happens at Christmas that I want to do on stream. But, long story made short, these answers could be... The geek code has changed. One character who wears a uniform. Well, Buzz Lightyear, I would say yes. And The Incredibles, yeah. Yeah, it got to be kind of crazy. We had a little bit of back and forth this morning, Mr. Poppins. And hello to you! So Scrublord came in and had a bit of fun. What do I need here? Actually, I can take these ones out. There we go! And so it climbs. Yeah, so he had a bit of fun with it this morning. And I'm going to reset that one. But for the month of December, so that is starting on the 1st, I'm just going to chop the price on it, though. What I mean by that is, actually not the price, let me correct that. I'm going to chop the increase. So that means that in December, it will become cheaper when it gets more expensive. So instead of rising by 5 every time, just for December, it'll rise by 1. Because the point is just to have fun with it, not to actually spend points into a hole. Okay. Yeah, why not? That'll do. That looks a little bit corny at the top, but I guess I can fix that. Some sort of legend. A guy who nobody knows why, but he seems to successfully start his own rumors. Don't know where I heard that before. Some coder dude said it on a stream. I don't know. Never met the guy, but, you know. I will admit, though, conversations with Terry Darts recently have had me itching to stretch my wings a little bit and play something different. Now, I'm absolutely enjoying Minecraft, and I will be dipping my nose into the new modded come December 1st, just to see what it looks like and if it's something that I think that I would like to do on stream. That said, having conversations with Terrier has reminded me that I quite enjoyed playing Valheim, but I also quite enjoyed playing Minecraft, so I think I might do sort of a combination of the two at some point. Not really a true combination, but more mucking around with the recently added settings change abilities to Valheim to make it as, how do I put it? Simple as possible, intentionally, so that I can muck around with what I can creatively do with materials. That makes any sense? Hey, Gary. The legendary troll, is he? Oh, Gary knows Poppins well. So that's something you might see in an upcoming stream. I'm not trying to tease, it's just something I'm toying with. The idea being that I would still have to go and progress because Valheim is practically gated. But yeah, make the game very, very casual. And the reason for that is, as I said, I just want to try and play around with what I can do creatively with creating a nice, cozy, comfy cabin sort of thing in there, just for something to do. And that's slightly Minecraft-y in that construction sense. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. How do I want to do the lighting? Lighting. I need at least one of those. Do I have any iron? Actually, that might not work. Let's see. First off, sleep. Yeah, the thing is, I'd like to experience Valheim, but I'll admit, I am terrible at it. Like, absolutely awful at the game. Which, it's not ruining it for me. I could definitely bang my head against the wall with it quite a bit more. But because I'm making Minecraft my primary thing, then it's not easy to, shoot. It's not easy to get to the point that I'm wanting to. I do! Are you curious, Poppins? Okay, I can scroll back and see what was done. Okay, so what do we have? I'm looking for iron trapdoors at the same time over here. There we go. And I think I need those. I'm going to do a bit of a test before we go anywhere. Okay, so what I'm thinking about is this list from this morning we had. Back to the points. Come on, activity feed, show me more. There we go. All right, so there was a lot of to and fro. So I'm just scrolling on my tablet here. We've got biggest fan this morning. Okay. So, long story made short. Where did it start? There we go. Scroll back too far. 5:40 yesterday. There we go. Okay, so we went from James to Scrublord to Batkratz, and then Gary got involved, and then Batkratz took it back again. Followed by Scrublord taking it from Batkratz. Then we had Batkratz taking it from Scrublord, followed by Gary taking it from Batkratz again, and then Batkratz once again took it from Gary. Then we're back to Gary. Benson got involved. Gary took it from Benson. Then we had a bunch of quiet time for a while. Then Yellow took it from Gary. And then this evening, Terrier Darts snagged it from Yellow, and then Gary snagged it from Terrier Darts. So yeah. So currently Gary is the biggest fan. But yeah, we had a fun time with that one. It was cute. Okay, so I'm just pulling this out. Now what I want to know aside from who's the champion of the hill, okay, is if I Well, that's not ideal. Yeah, that's certainly not ideal. Okay. That's part of the reason it's not ideal. Okay. So it looks like we're going to do it with fences, I think, instead. Or iron bars, I mean. Sorry. Me English oh so well. Oof. Gary can't be biggest fan and champion of the hill. Oh, heaven forbid. And the winner is Mama Bear. Ha 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 ha. Love it. Love it. You show those boys who's boss. Alright, so we've got this one. Fire. Yeah, okay. And I do need... That will make one anvil. Right. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I would need in there. Okay. I had fire. What do I do? Leave it? I think I left it over there. That's right. Flip-flop indeed. Okay, let's see. Use that for counters, though. I think that'll work. With the work surfaces on top being more trapdoors. Yay! Well, Gary didn't get it. That's what you wanted. Not quite what you were looking for, I assume, but it works. Alright. So then down at the dark end, more or less. Put that. Oops. Let's change it the other direction. This way. Need something on there. Put the fire on there first. Yeah, a bit high, but it will have to do. That's way bigger than I wanted. Not liking that at all. So what can we do with these? 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I like that sizing, but the problem is you can't center something over it. You can over that. And then I take the extras away and it goes away. Okay. Plan C or D, or I don't even know what letter we're on now. I thought, oh, I'm not gonna need the little tiny, yeah. I'm not going to need the nuggets. No, no, I won't need nuggets. Of course I won't. That's okay. To and fro. Ah, forgot the box. Making sure I don't have any. I'm looking for the regular lamps and making sure I didn't have any in storage before I went and tried to make some. I really would love it if we could hang lamps from a tripwire hook, but you know, that's far more than we're willing to expect out of Minecraft. Put this away. Me, sorry. I have no manners today, apparently. Absolutely none. All right. Well, being as that hadn't worked, I may end up changing my mind, so I'm going to keep the fire. Hedging bets, right? On where to land so I don't end up in the drink. There. That's different music. Nuggets. Torches. In this case, then I might as well go with 2. Or not. 1 will do fine. 1 will do nicely. Once again. All right. So instead, what have we got for length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. So we're gonna have people go around here, I think, and around there. A nice long workbench in the center. Pop culture and literature. 4 literary characters who died from disease. Oh. Usually the ones that tend to die from disease are a result of consumption or tuberculosis. When they do that. I mean, there are some that can be dead from like zombie contagion and stuff like that, but that's not one I'm personally familiar with reading about. There we go. Okay, so not much is happening on that table because I've put slabs on top. Or, sorry, you let me up there. Okay, didn't expect that. Usually it does not. Okay, so we're gonna need some places to hang things and some places to set pots, but I think we're just gonna try and start by lining the whole place with pots. This way. Starting with, can't see a whole lot that way, but we're going to have 2 rows of shelving. So this one has to be there. And I'll probably pull out some of them in favor of barrels and such. And pots and so forth, because I know I've got some pots to put in as well. Some the big wackadoodle jars from archaeology. In this case, not that I'm aware of. And I mean, dyed works, or dyed is the way they're specifying it. So I won't go with Sherlock Holmes either, even though he had an Adventure of the Dying Detective, because that one was all fake. Intentionally fake. Okay. Guess what box I didn't bring? The project box that I set up for this. Sorry guys. Here we go. Deja vu. But I'm getting the vibe we would like to skip. There we go. New Geek Out. Music. 2 musicians with famous offspring. So in other words, musicians whose kids also became famous. I'll start this one off with, oh shoot, I'm trying to remember what his name is. Cyrus, the one who is Miley Cyrus's dad. He was a country singer. and terrible, but a country singer nonetheless. Steven Tyler, yep, that's true. John Lennon, also his son Julian became pretty famous. They don't even have to be famous in the same vein. Oops. Outside, not inside. No. I don't think I've ever heard Willie Nelson's Kid. That'd be kind of interesting. Let's put these in. There's a couple of jars across the back. Holy moly, those suckers are big. Good grief. Alright, well, in the interest of actually being able to walk, I have to take that one out. Maybe give us a 2 bench? I don't mind walking around this in the front. That's just a little bit crazy. Oh, Lucas Nelson. Okay. If I remember correctly, the guy... I'm not good at any names here. But the guy who is the lead singer of the Wallflowers, I believe? He's got a famous parent as well. Okay, so we've got some spacing there. Those pots are ridiculous. Okay, so start putting stuff along the way. I was going to make it kind of random, but I think I might as well just throw it everywhere. That one. That one. I can maybe take some of these center ones out. Or one, oh, 1, 2, 3, 5. Oops! Don't take out the window. And these stack. Oh, that's awful. Okay. This is why I don't often enchant my picks with efficiency. Because I overmind things and end up with sudden windows. Yeah, Bob Dylan's son Jacob. I did know about that one. Tom Petty's son? Okay. Yeah, I know he started the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And there's a few of them where their kid became like the drummer afterwards, which is kind of cool. Okay, so this one, let's throw it in there. Hello. Or not. Huh. Okay, so that one can't go in a pot. And that one has to hang from something. Let's throw it over here. That looks really dumb. Oh well, whatever. Stuck there now, because if I try to pull it down, it'll just break. And I'm pretty sure this one won't work because, yeah. So unlike when you're playing modded, you can't always put things wherever you want. Come on. Really? Could have sworn we put that in there. Okay, guess not. That's fine. With that one then. Hello? You're not a too tall flower, are you? You're a too tall flower. Okay. Well then, I guess we'll get dandelion, and we'll throw This one over here. That one over there. And do I have... See if I've got shears or something in here. No, that would be too much to ask. Shears. Nothing here really looks like a top for potatoes. Beets, okay. I have a feeling I can't put those in there. Eddie Van Halen, ooh, nice. Nope. Okay, so I'm learning a lot as we go. What else have I got? We can probably do grasses and such. Let me see if I can go get some from over here. I hate the too tall grasses. It's when I suddenly need them that I can not find them, you know? Ooh. Bees. Okay, wonder if that'll work. Wonder if it'll let me put that in there. And we get your flour, maybe. Hello, chicken. Ah, that's one I wouldn't have thought of originally. Yeah, good call. Good call. I'm trying to remember if Liza Minnelli is Judy Garland's daughter? Or is she Shirley Temple Black's daughter? Hey, Goofy Zombie. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Morning. Sorry. Judy. Okay. It's just about time for the good old over-medicated Judy Garland's music to return over Christmas. Oh, come on. We have to be really... Okay. Then I guess we'll just fill the last few up with a series of free saplings. Not what I wanted, but can't win them all, I suppose. Yet I wanted... You know... Okay. I'm gonna go steal a piece of dirt. I wouldn't worry about your spelling. It's okay. We all spell horribly around here. So if I was to do this, that, ugh. Not sure I'm keen on what that does to the floor. But I can't make the floor go nice again. Okay, well, it was an experiment. Okay, so we need some various different saplings. Let's just see what we got. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. I have more of these pots, but I really don't want to put too many. So we put 8, 10. That's really kind of dumb. Let's see. Let's take this one. Okay. 8, 11, 12, 13. 13 different things we can stick in there. And that's not bad considering that only took an hour. I will keep the vine on me because I can use it outdoors. Instead, I'll probably put a string on it. That's cute, James. I've never thought about that. Yeah, I guess they couldn't ring it. Okay, so there's always tulips and so on and so forth. We've got that one. Got a dandelion. I think I had a cornflower? I can't recall. Put that one back. What I think I'm going to do, let's leave those. The red from the poppies, I'll keep that. Oops. Got myself all turned around here. And let's take one blue. I'll leave the light blue behind. Put some generics in purple. Yeah, that'll work. Oh! Speaking of things I can put in jars, I can put a cactus in there. I can put a flowering azalea in there. Potentially non-flowering one as well. And I needed some saplings and stuff. Let's assume... Ooh! That might look... I don't even know if I can put one in. Maybe I'll experiment with that. And... those look kind of funky. We'll pretend they're useful for something. Pass on that one. Pretty normal. That one looks like celery, so I'm gonna grab that. Oops. This... away. Dirt, you can go in this block. Go. Celery. Right. And that's probably going to be enough. Let's see. Can't count today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, right? I said 13. Of course. Of course. Okay, let's put this. Don't need that brown terracotta. Put that one back. Celery sapling. That's what I'm calling it. Why not? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's 3, 6, 7. Yeah, so there's 7 things I can put in there so far. I need 5 more. Pretty sure I'm not going to use any more of the grates, so I'll put those back. And I can get rid of these seeds and that food. Okay, so we need 13. Right? Who the dies? I can count better. I don't know why it's counting with Delenn today, but 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we might have a couple extras. That's if those fit. If not, we'll have something else. Junglewood looks kind of funky, sure, why not? And... like, which saplings are ugliest? I don't really want a bonsai tree looking thing, so that's why I'm not going with the cherry one. Okay. Peridot says, I'm gonna have to dip. I'm looking at some work for far too long. I'm making slow progress. It's not getting done tonight, so like a boxing bout, I'm chucking in the towel on today. Sure, no problem. Just keep your towel nearby, right? It's all good? Alright. Have a good night, Terrier Darts. Thank you very much for coming by. I recognize that Minecraft isn't always your thing, so I'm spoiled that you do tend to share your time with us. Okay, what do we got? Celery? It does kind of look like celery. Let's go over there. Not super random. That one. Over there. One. Ooh, can I put a mangrove papagool in something? Nice. Didn't know I could do that, so now I'm happy with that. Okay. I guess we're down to tree, flower, 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 cactus. That looks kind of like a sea pickle, you know? Oh, I'm short by 2. Alright, that's okay. We'll figure something out. I mean, truthfully, they probably shouldn't be up that high anyways, because they wouldn't actually grow that well. And somebody was telling me that you can actually put flower pots in the top of the jugs. Not sure why I'd want to. And seeing as I apparently didn't bring enough to try it. Yeah. Oh well. No harm, no foul, right? Okay. So basically he's working away, he's got his things, and I needed... What did I forget? I forgot item frames, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to worry too much about the dyes. That's not a problem. So, that'll do. Now I need to get ourselves a path out of here, which apparently needs to go down... Oh, okay. So what... So it needs to come down this side of the guest hall. I'm just stealing dirt from one spot to put it in another. Oops. That wasn't ideal. On you. Okay. Alright. I'm stealing it from one spot to put it in another so that we can actually have the fields go through. Abbey pools. So technically these pools should not actually have any connection here. So I'm just going to dig out these ones. Then this side should have been bigger over here. Oh, I see why it's like the way it is. Okay, that's fine. It's Minecraft. Yes, that's what it is. So this part shouldn't be here at all. Alrighty. And this needs repairing, but I can get there. So I need to make it wide enough that I can actually walk past on this side. Path is supposed to come down this side and then go across over past the melons. It makes it sound like I'm all planned and organized, but I'm not. I'm just looking at a sketch from the Catfile Companion, a very large book by, I believe it's Robin Whitman. I'll have to double check and see. Name rings a bell. Down past. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we've got pathing. It's definitely not a professional path in any stretch of the imagination. I'm terrible at making like randomish paths, so if anybody wants to come and fix this, they're more than welcome to. Really? We're up to 945, my goodness. You guys are spoiling me. I guess if I missed one, that's not a bad thing, right? There we go, and that. But actually, I'm debating, should it look more flimsy? Nah, I'll leave it. Hey there, sheep. You can stay out, okay? Sleep. Yeah. I just saw your comment about making the pots look like really big flower pots, which is helpful if it's intentional, but not so much if it's not intentional. Okay, did I bring anything? Nope, that'd be organized. Pardon me. Alright, so we need to steal some... Oh. Yuck. My emergency wood was... the emergency wood was, unfortunately, birch. We don't want a birch door on that. I really would love to like hang a lantern out here. The problem if I do that though is that one has to be lit, which is kind of dumb, and that's not very realistic. And the two is that it won't hang off of anything unless I put a chain from the top. I don't really like that look at the moment. Okay, so we just need a door. To and fro and to, and maybe at some point I'll finish those stairs. Keep flying over the stairs and thinking, oh, I'll get to those eventually, and then forgetting. Where did I put these? We got me a spruce door. So we really are that close to being done. Need. The fact that I did that and it won't let me is just kind of a bit annoying. No, not the egg. Not the egg. There. I have a door now, please. Recessed. I think will look better. There we go. Okay, so we need to put shutters on most of this. Nice classic ones where they just close. Aha! And I can't. I forgot about why I can't. Alright. Like, these windows are great, but because they're all offset by a half. Okay. That's what we don't need shutters. Not like baby zombies can get through there anyways, so we're good. So now, where did I put the toolbox? This one? Now how much of this? 1, 2... Okay, so there's going to be a workshop path around the outside. Ah! Left click, not right click. Yeah, exactly. Workshop is probably better with airflow. Particularly if you're drying herbs and such, you probably don't want everything to be all sealed up because then you're going to get an awful lot of rot. So the building we made today, I'm gonna go back to these references real quick. Is where is it? References. There we go. Not the sketch map. Huzzah. Okay, so very, very briefly, it's sort of the live zone of the center section of the photo I'm just about to put up. There we go. This one. So briefly, that's sort of our notion for the herbology department. Now, wow. Sorry, I just connected two fandoms together that I didn't intend to. But, so, yeah, our monk would be working at the table in the center, and he's got all his buckets and whatever on the backs and the sides. So that was where my notion went for the references. So then we are just pathing around the outside of the building, because with the overhang of the water, nothing would really grow here anyways. There we go. And after that, we can actually plow a lot of the rest of this, which I'm going to need to put water sources, I think. Yeah, we're too far away. One, two, three. Maybe. We'll see. Yep, too far away. Do I have... Let's see, do I have a bucket? Here I am trying to hit my rather random Alt key. Which is not going to help me because I don't have modded at the moment. There we go. First off, while I'm here, fix this. That was easy. Like the Staples Easy button. That was easy. Let's do it pretty classic Minecraft style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fifth one, actually no, it won't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should reach out to there. Perfect. Okay. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead. Three, 6, 10, 12. Okay. 2, 3. What am I going to grow in here? I'm not really sure, and it might even be a whole bunch of stuff that actually does not have any reason for being. Oops. Come on. May not even need the water after all, now that I think about it. That's okay. I thought about it, you know? And I should have stopped where I was. You can always take out the farmland. Okay, I can put this on a regular thing. I'm going to need some string, I believe. Yeah, so I can put it on a regular one. Plan Q? Just kidding. Yeah, well, my own fault. This is one of those weird ones where because I don't have netherwort, which would make, sense to actually have, that would be a good spot to be doing some netherwort growth. I'm gonna grab some fungus and some string. Let's grab some crimson roots. That'll be kind of fun. I think those two look like rows of stuff. We'll grab some more of the vertical ones. So I definitely need string. It's crying out for string. Because if I don't have string, they might go all over the stinking place. Up in the sky and everything, and that's not what I'm looking for. Oh. Yeah. It's like, no. Okay. Very minions. Okay, this one. That's some weird looking stuff. I can grow that. I said string, didn't I? And I guess just about everything else would be normal, I suppose. Here's some flowers. So now I can grow the 2 high lilacs. Weirdly, that's the only 2 high flower I own. I honestly thought I had more. Why not? We'll pretend that the flowers are important, right? I could probably put 2 high flowers in there a lot once I actually get some more. I just hadn't really thought I was ever going to need them. Peek Out has become 4 trick-taking card games. Okay. 4 trick-taking card games. Let's say 2 could be Hearts and Whist. I don't know if Bridge takes tricks or not. Okay. So if I can do this, let's see what happens. Perfect. Nice little plot of that. The confusing as all get out. Let it all dry. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Whoa! Whoops! Whoops. I don't even know where the rest of it went. Alright, well. Really? I swear that one hates me. Can I please dig down? Straight down. There. And yeah, I know that this next one doesn't have a whole lot on there, because I'm hoping that I can actually just get a couple more pieces out of it at some point. At its own rate. In its own sweet time. Oh, did I not let... Commands. Peek out. Edit. Try that again, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Hopefully that should work for you. Skin Bridge. There you go. I mean, there's one that, I played 952, which is just another card or trick-taking game that most people I talk to don't know. So I'm going to do the same sort of thing, do these roots. Okay, that'll work. I've got 3 of these ones. I can always go get more from the nether of those ones. I actually kind of like the look of that. It's weird, but it's fun. Now the Crimson Fungus. Let's see. 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kind of enjoying this, like, put them on the wrong thing because they won't actually grow properly. I don't think. I mean, hey, watch me get proven wrong in this, in a heartbeat. But what have we got? Okay, so it's on this corner. 1, 2, 3. Let's take this one out. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's do another run of those since I had them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I'm probably going to regret not putting strings above these. I don't know if I should or not. And then we got blues and that. Let's go some white. Out from the corner. I think. How did I do this? That one's right on the corner. I'm 2 of them short, right? Yes. Let's take these 2 out. There. All right. White. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like it's something important. But like, you could get flowers somewhere else. I know. We had a red one. And then, was it 3 rows? Yeah. Okay, so then can I get 3 rows of those? I might know a guy who has a flower shop. Okay, is there anything in here that I can plant outside that would not go crazy? I'm actually thinking if I put a bunch of these propagules and put a string above them, they shouldn't actually grow if I'm correct. So that might be kind of fun. Just put a bunch of those across the front. Maybe a bunch of birch trees too. Yeah, so celeries, actually, or, I'm debating, so these ones, and then maybe those ones. Yeah, probably easier to try to deal with azalea flowers. Whole point to having it around that building and being different than the field nearby. The field nearby is sort of like the garden vegetables that would supply the abbey, whereas these are more intended as the medicinal herbs for the stuff that Cadfile does. So having them be weird and wild and wonderful is, I guess, the aim in that case. I hope I have enough. Yeah, I've got enough. Like 15, I think it was, something like that. Put strings above those. And what's the other one we wanted? I don't need that. 14. 3 rows of 5, and there's probably still too much anyways. We'll put things away afterwards. The intent of the look is that we, and I'll get some more stuff from the nether for these ones, but the intent of the look is that we've got some oddball things, hello, that you wouldn't find elsewhere that you can be using in various health items. Okay, so we're going to let that do it one more time. Thank you. That's all I needed. Bring there and here. Weird, wild, and wonderful, right? Okay. I do not. That would actually be very, very sensible. The intent, part of the reason I didn't actually was because, oh, actually, now maybe that makes more sense. And as a Sherlock Fox, sometimes you are right on the money and I don't even realize it. Okay. Let's see, how deep is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Okay, so if I do 12, that actually might work nicely. Or 16, maybe? 1, 2. $15. Right. There we go. Okay. That's all I brought. Actually, let's take this one out. It's sort of a weird place. Nah. Okay, so that one. That one. I just don't want them to suddenly, like, spring up on me. Come on. And the other part is, yes, this is visible, but it's far less visible than if I'd done other things. Like, I thought about putting trapdoors or glass above it, but that doesn't look as outdoor. Let's see, I think I got them all? Oh, extra. Okay, I got them all. Let's sleep. And these ones. Leave the door empty. 1, 2. Oops. That one. Interesting thought. That would make plenty of sense. When it comes to creativity, sometimes Fantastic Sherlock Fox sells himself way too short. Okay, let's put these over top as well. It's funny, we spend so much time in Minecraft wanting things to grow that it seems funny to me sometimes when we don't want things to grow. I think I got them all. Okay, now, did I bring any spruce fences? That would make sense. Doesn't even have to be spruce fences. It could be any fence. Nope. That one. You know, why? Why would I bring something useful like that? Okay. We know we have plenty on the other side, so here we go again. Yeah, it is very... The magic process we try to control. Good luck with that, right? One, two. Just grab a bunch, just in case. You know what? I'm going to save the spruce ones, and I'm going to put oak out this time. A bit more garden state colored, you know? That's not a... There we go. One more of those. And... I was skipping that idea. Shulker box. Random. And one more celery. Ian Malcolm, life finds a way. I had them. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, getting the grass actually is quite easy. Like the stuff from the nether, I don't even have to go find the right spot. I can just bone meal. So this part should be easy. Should be. Should be and is are two different things. This one. So fence there. And I wanted one more row. So fence there, I think. Nope, too far out. One in between the set. One there. Two, 3, 4. My fences. Go. One up there. Two, 3, 4. Excuse me? Itchy nose. Yeah, okay. And then, so that one's good. 1, 2. Here. One and 2. Hello. Thank you. 16. One. Okay. And then I need some posts for these ones. I'm just gonna pretend it came off that one. Nah. Let's just pull that off. We'll go with it. Alrighty. Yeah, because not all of them need posts. And these I just need some more of those grasses, which are easy enough to get. Mushrooms. So if I'm walking in between, let's put a path in through here. So it looks like we're trying to come out through the mushrooms. And out this way. Alright. Let's see what that looks like from overhead. weirdly colorful because I don't have it showing up the flowers. That's odd. Okay, well, they're there. It does what it does. You know, I could even switch it up. I'll have to think about that off camera. Just whether I want to put all the nether stuff on this side or if I want to switch it out and make those the poppies and put the nether stuff on the other side. Some of it. Kind of makes sense logically to keep them all together. But yeah, okay. So I'm fairly happy with that, other than the lack of brazier thing. Which, Fox makes a good point. So let's just see what's involved in that. Brew. Brez, please. We want a brez stand. Brewing stand. Oh, okay. I can do that. I can do that, although I have to get rid of some of this stuff because I got no space. And 3 water bottles, right? Right. Because you can have brewing stand without water bottles. This one can go over there. Ooh. I'll have to see if I've got anything useful. Let's see. This one. Now, the Respiration 3, I don't usually use those. But I don't think I can insert them into the system. The water bottles I could probably do. Well, let's go get that part in. I just keep thinking about the end of it. Oh goodness, Fox, you're just yanking my chain. It's just barb after barb after barb. I don't know what we're going to do with you on the wire. Okay, so yellow, red, purple. The scouts have started trying to do that. What I mean by doing that is that the scouts have started trying to outpun each other at some of the meetings. And it's not a you know, I win and they stink kind of thing. It's simply hilarious to watch them try. That's really what it comes down to for me, is the trying is quite funny. Did I? I don't think I put pink tulips out, but we already have the sort of pinks and stuff. If any, I could go, you know, I could go buy some tulips. Some orange tulips. That would be smart. Total SMRT move. Let's put these mushrooms away. That we don't have extras. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I should get my daughter to draw one of those, like, that's fine emotes with her sheep character for the channel. I think that might be cute. Ooh, yeah. That might be a tough battle, though. I mean, if he did win, it would be kind of amusing. Although, thing is, the definition of winning when you're playing with a spouse is always debatable. And the reason I say that is that, did you win because you actually won? As in they couldn't think of any further puns? Or did you not win because that's when the spouse suddenly insists that they're not playing this game? Think I can put a sea pickle in a jar? We'll find out. Okay, what was I doing? There was something else I was going to do. Oh, brewing stands. Right, that's what I'm here for. I was debating whether or not I wanted to put a thing, your pro pun family, so it never ends in anything other than laughs. Yeah, our kids just start to give us the side eye because they get a little tired of it. Sometimes they play along, but I think they give us a lot of the side eye because they know they can't win. Well, strangely enough, James, depending on which Scrabble set of words you're using, there are some that she would probably argue to the moon about simply because she'd say they're not real words. Once again, our humor is terrible for our kids, but yeah, humor in our house is terrible, right? The kids get tired of it pretty quickly. On the other hand, I was looking at a list of Scrabble words because my kids are starting to sort of get into that kind of playing Scrabble business. Oh, come on. Is that enough? Or did it all burn up? Oh, pointless anyways, that's okay. But they don't like a lot of the words because some of the more recent sets, the official tournament Scrabble word list has words that aren't words. Let's see. I saw an article about it just the other day, so I'm trying to see if I can remember what it was. Okay. Scrabble tournament word list update. They used to use things like an actual dictionary as their... That's not good. When I can't hit go on a web search, it's not a good thing. Yeah, that's really odd. Scrabble tournament word list, not real words. There we go. Okay, so there's a Slate.com article that isn't necessarily great, but the article, one of the things they talk about is that there were some words that were removed because they were seen as potentially usable as slurs, that the quote-unquote official word list has allowed back in. So that's bothering me in one thing. But some of the words that are in there, let's see, we've got fractious debate. So there's some of these. Okay, so a lot of the let's see. So the additions of words are now, they're up to 15 letters long, whereas the was official Scrabble Players Dictionary, which is a totally different, published by a totally different group. They stop at 8 letters long, and there's some head-scratching stuff in the new one that mostly involving inflected terms of words with the plural endings s and es, and the comparative superlative endings er, est, ier, and iest. So one example of some of these ridiculous things is they've decided that roux, as in R-O-U-X, you can have ruse, which is R-O-U-X-E-S. Like, since when is that a word? Further to that, I'm just trying to think of another one. 12 minutes. Okay, got it. I'm not going to give that example because that's a little bit disgusting. Okay, but here's the thing. They're claiming that they can use these words because they had been used in reputable sources. There's definitely reputable sources in some of these. For example, I'm going to use this one after all. It's kind of gross, but it works. So they put an ES pluralizing ending on the word. I'm going to spell it. F-E-C-E-S. And the new one allows F-E-C-E-S-E-S. However, one of the citations is from Fox News. The second one is a textbook about Japanese marine life, and a 1934 article in a magazine about fox and fur ranching. So that one doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, and they pluralized debris, as in like D-E-B-R-I-S, rather than it being a plural in its own. This nationally, or North American Scrabble Players, North American Scrabble Players Association official word list. Blah, blah, blah. In 12 minutes max is the top of the hour when I usually rate out. So Fantastic Star Fox is just helping me stay aware of of the amount of time passing. There is reason to suggest that I may have behaviors that don't really have me aware of the official amount of time that's passing. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different. Come on. And I'm going to put that in the hole. This. I'll put the brazier on top of that. Or, sorry, the brewer on top of that. Then it can visually make sense, even though that's not actually how you heat them. There we go. All right. And I didn't bring water bottles, but I'm not going to fuss about it at the moment. Oh, can I put a pickle in a jar? Let's find out. Pickle in a jar. Oh, pickle in a pot? Apparently not. No pickle in a pot. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Alright. Needs water. Yeah, I can imagine. That makes plenty of sense. Alrighty. So, let's see. Map. Settings. Mini-map. View settings. Do I show... Next. Motion effects? No. Back. Miscellaneous? Oh, no, not this one. Okay. Trying to see if I can figure out where to turn on the... Nope, I guess this one doesn't seem to have one that lets me show the flowers. That stinks. So you're not going to see the flowers. But there's flowers on to this left side. And then we've got nether stuff on the right and mushrooms in the back. And that's not what you're normally going to see. So yeah, all that weird sort of stuff. That's our herb garden for CAD file. Next up item, not tonight, but possibly tomorrow, is over here we're going to build a residence for the abbot of the monastery. And I forgot I'd built a beehive thing in there. Okay. So yeah, so we've got a residence for the abbot, and then we've got little things like down in this direction, I think there was supposed to be a stables, and then up here is just like storage and stuff. So I think I'm going to skip those two. Possibly, we'll see. See if I put a stables in there. And the other thing that they have is like animal storage. Oh, not that one. I reference picture, I changed it. Yeah, so since northeast side, there was a stables, and then up here they had sort of barns and storehouses. So for things like, you know, their own pigs and chickens and cows and so on and so forth. I've got some of that at the main town, but I'm debating whether or not I'll repeat it over here, because the abbey was sort of a semi-isolated world unto itself, so we'll see about doing that. But yeah, as a tie-in. Ooh. You know, I didn't put a piece of bamboo in a pot. So it's 5 minutes to, why don't we do that? And then we'll start looking for people to raid too, and make some plans for tomorrow. I guess I could put a sugarcane in a pot too. But I only really need one. Sugarcane's kind of normal looking, so put a bamboo in a pot. It looks exotic enough. I might even be able to ditch one of the regular boring looking plants if I put a sugarcane in there. That's one of those. Alrighty. And do I have, actually I've got bone meal. Oh, I had it. There. Just curious to see if I can get any of those nether grasses that I was looking at earlier. It'd be kind of cool if you could put seagrass in a pot, but of course it needs water as well. Well, that went about as well as I'd expect. I went and put my shears in a corner and forgot where I'd put them. Yeah, that's not going to be any good. Although I could still plant those. That would look kind of neat. That. What? That's the kind I really want. Be some nice bluegrass for sure. I was gonna say let's sleep on the bed, but some dummy decided that she was gonna take the bed. Oh well. So apparently if I do corners, I get lovely tall ones. I think I had a couple already out there. So yeah, it's 8. Yeah, that should do. Oh, good one. Face first into a tree. Daytime. Got the bamboo. I can't plant anything on that corner. That one out. Whatever we can do with these. 1, 2, 3. Like something's coming up, right? Yeah, it's not that bad. I might get a few more for this one to finish out the square. We need to go in here. Wow, I did that corner so green. Yeah, that one needs water too. Okay, good. As I forgot, but we've got everything covered. So we've got blues, we've got greens, we've got one empty one. Got stuff growing down from the ceiling. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I've got funky stuff from all around growing all over the place. And then I'll finish out the grasses. But that's about all she wrote, actually. So, the obligatory snappity snap snap, right? There we go. Yes, I know I have the building stuff in the corner. I'm okay with that. All right. Well, that was actually relatively productive. Pokey 2 hours, because I kept going back and forth forgetting things. But I think that will do the trick. Because now we've got funky things for herbs over there. We've got a vegetable garden over here, which does basically all your standard usual stuff. And then we're going to have the residence. And then we can start going with the barns, and I think I probably will do that. So one of the things we're going to need to do is probably do a bit more terraforming over here, just to flatten out so we can actually build things on it. But let's do the residence first in this corner, and then see how much we need to flatten out. So we'd have stables round about there-ish, I think, more or less. And then we'd have like a big barn strip down this far side. And that's just the Abbey section. Then we're mostly done the Abbey. I mean, we could always put out from the mill all around to behind where this thing starts going down the hill. We actually have what they call the peas fields. I'm just not going to worry about that because we don't have an appropriate plant in Minecraft that would be worth doing that amount of stuff with, so let's go with that. But then over on this side, we have a couple of funky houses already in, which is cool. We need ourselves a tavern. We need to start getting regular business shops, like a decent blacksmith and so on and so forth. You know, stuff that a town would need, as well as just some random generic housing in there. and some proper roads. So maybe a little leveling, we'll see. This zone's really big and flat. I don't know. I'll decide. But this part is huge, so I may have to just do another one of those rounds of just peeling things down because it goes up and then flat. But yeah, so that's where we're at, and I'm actually starting to be fairly pleased with this. I had been kind of turned off for a while, but doing that shack has really helped me get more interested back into the vanilla stuff. So heads up, because I know not everybody's here for my Thursday morning, that I will, when the modded server launches, take a look at what the mod pack is. I don't know what the balance will be, but I can guarantee you I don't intend to dive fully into modded as badly as I did last session, because that was pretty crazy. So we'll see if we can find a way. I have caught up on the house redeems, James, but there's still room for more. So they should be enabled, and we can add some more of those to that. I believe they're enabled. If I didn't, should be build me a house or something like that. Yeah, there it is. Build me a house. So that does exist. And so we can always add some more houses and so forth. I do have a promise at some point to add a barber shop. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but the person has not actually claimed their house, so that's all good. Anyway, so we have plans. That said, so I'm just saying I'm going to try and figure out a balance to the streams to try and see if deep slate something walls with a wood roof. Oh, and I can pick the roof. Okay. So houses. Jake. Deep slate walls. Do you have any preference for the corner pillars? My pick. Roof. Okay, and do you have any preference on the corner pillaring? Like, for example, in the shack I just did here, we've got stone bricks. A striped wood, okay, or stripped wood, right? Sure, can do. Stripped wood pillars. Okay, sounds good. Yep, we're up for that. So we'll add that to the list as well. So we've got some definite stuff going down. Other piece that you should be aware of is I had an email from my old dance instructor for clogging, and she was asking for an expression of interest as to whether or not we wanted to start our club back up again, which had kind of died post-COVID. So I have said yes to that, but I don't know what night that might come up. So there will be some schedule changes probably in the new year. Just throwing it out there that just so that you guys will have heard it at least once. He sounds like a plan. Yeah, sounds like James and Fox looking to get rid of deep slate. So we'll have some deep slate foundations and walls and pillars and stuff going on in some of these houses. It'll be all great. So in the meantime, I want to say thank you to everybody who came by. I really appreciate everyone. And thank you to all of those that sat and listened. Also, thank you to those that contributed plenty of ideas and helped me know when I was going wrong and trying things that just were not going to work. So I want to say thanks. It's just, I'm tickled pink. Being perfectly frank, and all this about as serious as I'm going to get, is everybody and their dog has ups and downs these days, and I was having a really blue week to start the week, like really awful, and I nearly didn't stream on Tuesday, and you guys have dragged me out of that, so I want to say thank you. Like, it means a lot. It really does. Okay, so on that rather odd note, let's see who and what is live right now. And I just saw a pop-up that asked, what does the fox say? Don't recognize that one. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to try and figure out what to stream for you guys. There may be some, as I was saying earlier, there may be some alternate games coming up, but I just got to keep it exciting. Ooh, I see an Australian fox who's on fire. We're going to go watch ourselves some Dead Rock base work over on the Dead Rock server from Flaming Fox. So please do give Flaming Fox our best. Let's get that raid started, and then we'll say the specific thank yous, and I will join you over there as well. All right, so magic button. See, mischief managed. Perfect. All right. So apologies in case you get ads during this. It happens sometimes. Thank you very much to our clue spenders for the evening. You see a good list of them there. Thank you also very much to our moderation team, to Fantastic Sherlock Fox for sitting in as moderator tonight. Also, thank you very much for conversation from Mama Bear, James Curry, Terrier Darts, Flaming Fox, Max Money, Elon Poppins, Gary, and Goofy Zombie. So if you were just chilling and enjoying yourself, once again, thank you for being here. Feel free to grab emotes if that's your bag. If not, just think of something nice and kind to say, and we will head on over to Flaming Fox and give her our best. Thank you, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.